2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, great to be with you guys. Now this group will be one to watch today. Lots of chatter on social media leading up to this pairing. We have a rookie on tour who has set very specific goals for themselves, and their first one is to beat their playing partner this week.
Love it, Henny. This will make for an extra layer of excitement. It always adds a bit more drama to an event when we can follow a competition within a competition. Can't wait to see what happens in our featured group throughout this tournament. Seems like they got an abundance of swing thoughts going on there, perhaps paralysis by analysis. Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Oh, no. This is nasty. Just no.
Oh, caught up in some branches. And that shot back in the fairway. Needs this one to kick right. And he's safely on the green with that shot.
Well, this has not been a pretty hole. Down in two would do them a world of good. This for the bogey.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. That's annoying. You should make that. And this next putt is for triple bogey. Currently at +3 for the round. One of our on-course reporters, John McCarthy, has been out surveying the scene here in preparation for today's broadcast. John, what are some of the things the players will be looking out for today at Craggy Heights?
Well, Luke, I think one of the first things the players are going to be looking at is really, literally, the shapes of these fairways. They are laid out in a way that often there are little pockets of fairway that the players can hit to, and if they do end up safe, they can really open up options on their approach shots, but they're going to have to be confident in their swing to reap those rewards. Another thing to watch for are holes like the fifth, where the fairway narrows significantly the further out you hit your tee shot. There's also holes like the par 4 17th, where you can drive the green, yes, but there is a lot of danger in the form of water and sand around the green to contend with. So it's very much a risk-reward course. Can't wait to just sit back and watch how these professionals take this course on. Should be a fun week here at Craggy Heights.
Time now for the fourth shot. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. He'll be disappointed with that one. That was a pushed putt. Well, that's disappointing. This putt's for double. Job done. Let's head to the next. Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
Coming off a double bogey. Interesting to see how they tackle this one.
I don't know if they meant to do that. Yeah, nasty. Bit of a pull swing.
Oh, that one's bouncing around in the branches. Far from ideal. They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Getting ready to play their third. There's part of about 6 feet coming up. Ouch, that hurts. Just a short putt remaining here. Currently at 7 over par.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
Let's see what happens here on the fourth.
Double bogey in the last hole. That really set this player back. Hopefully it isn't too costly.
Oh, that's a tad disappointing, finding the branches there. All this rough looks to be lush and thick, doesn't it?
He's going to have to go down after this one, try and dig it out as best he can and hope for the best.
That's a smart option. Back into the fairway. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Well, I wouldn't mind hitting the shot, but I wouldn't fancy the walk up here. This is quite uphill.
Oh, it's a little wayward. Bouncing through the branches. It's a little wayward.
Pulling the approach here, missing the green.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup. This is what they have left for bogey.
Just hammered that through the line. Nice little putt to hole, that one. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Teeing off here at the 5th. Well, Rich, it's become a bit of a new age thing on tour. A couple of rivalries that heat up on social media. We've seen a number of other players that call each other out. What have you made of this social media age?
Well, you better have thick skin if you're going to get into the social media arena. Thankfully, they didn't have it when I was out there on tour because I don't know if I could handle it. I certainly couldn't be trusted with it back then. But I think if you're going to go into that arena, you have to treat social media like it's just something that it's fun to do. If you do go down that rabbit hole in social media, you better be prepared for the consequences.
Looks like this one's going to the beach. Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. Well, the putter's going to be coming out of the bag, but it's still going to be a long way from the hole. Sitting at 3 over par. Let's return to live play now. This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close. Wow, that's misjudged.
And not too sure what they were seeing there, but they didn't get it corrected.
Yeah, that putt looked pushed. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. This next putt for double bogey. That will work. Currently at 11 over for the round. Time to see what this par 4 has in store. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Straight into the water. And here we are with the third shot. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Let's get back to it, shall we? He has this putt to save his par. That's disappointing. And this next putt, it's for bogey. A bit long on that one. And that putt will drop. Well done. A little slide happening here on the leaderboard. See if he can bounce back. Teeing off here at the 7th. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. The history of golf has been littered with some great characters. For the modern game, Harold Varner III is right up there. A really personable guy, just effervescent. And I think, Rich, the only thing we're all waiting for is that first W to come. He seems to deserve it.
I can't wait to see what happens when he gets that first W. Oh, it's going to be blissfully fun. He's such an engaging personality that you can't help but just like him. He is out there enjoying every single moment of being on the PGA Tour, playing against the best in the world, and he believes that he can hang with every single one of those players. It hasn't kind of shown up yet, but there's no doubt in my mind, with the belief that he has in his own game, that alone will carry him to a win on the PGA Tour sooner than later, and I'm thinking it could happen as early as this year.
Wow, what happened there?
That's been the story of the day, isn't it, Luke? Has missed a lot of greens, and you can't afford to do that on this golf course.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
And he holds it. What a putt. Sitting at 14 over for the day. We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off. That's not the one he wanted. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Yep, I've paced this. He's got around 195.
Oh dear, that one's heading to the water. And here we are with their 4th. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
Uh-oh, this one's out, heading towards the rough.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Okay, let's get back to the action. This is their 5th shot. "12 feet to the cup coming up." That's frustrating. This is a triple bogey attempt here. Just didn't drop. Just 3 feet to the cup. So, Rich, give us a halftime report.
Well, Luke, this rivalry we've been watching has been fun. This player's behind their rival as we make the turn. It'll be fun to see how this matchup shakes out.
From around 180 yards out.
This one's left of the green. Yeah, this was just a flat pull.
Well, at least it's on the green. That's the positive.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
Oh, don't give him praise, just look with admiration. That's serious talent. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here.
Little birdie look in here.
Yeah, that's never nice. Putting it off the surface, that hurts. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
That one raced by. Bit of work coming back. Time to make a putt here. This one's for double. This hole is a par 3. Come on, get a good bounce to the left. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. That'll sting a bit. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Oh, Rich loves standing on this 12th tee here, par 5. You're always thinking birdie or perhaps better. Take us through it.
At 555 yards, Luke, there still is a decision to be made off the tee for these players. Do they challenge the fairway bunker, but also bring in the water down the right-hand side, or do they just go ahead and lay it up to the left and make it a 3-shotter? The bold players are going to knock it down to a sliver of an opening, and from there, they're going to be able to go for it. Second shot playing a little bit downhill. A little pond over on the left-hand side can be a little bit nuisance, but all in all, it's a pretty simple, straightforward par 5. Birdies are in order.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. The dreaded shove always hurts on the greens. 5 feet coming up to the cup. Looks like they may have pushed that one. And the dreaded triple bogey putt. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Let's see what happens here at the 13th. Oh, you see that one bouncing around the branches like a pinball machine? This shot from the first cut of rough. Going with the hybrid. That's going to find the water, sadly. Playing their 4th shot. Playing their 5th shot. Good chance this one, right on 6 feet. Ooh. This putt coming up is for triple bogey. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. A long par 4 this hole.
Luke, what can you say? Just had a bad hole on the last. They need to shake it off and concentrate at the task at hand.
Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. That doesn't look good, Rich. Bit too far right for my liking.
Looks like they pushed this one.
That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
Greens and regulation have not been in order today. They need to improve on this.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. That wasn't your best effort, was it?
Hello there, and welcome to PGA Tour 2K23. My name's John McCarthy, and I am packing all the golf lessons. So I invite you to use these lessons to get you swinging that club like a pro and getting that little white ball around the course as best you can. Let's crack into it. Pull back on... That was well done. After each shot, you will get feedback about your accuracy in the bottom right-hand corner. In the middle of that circle, there's a white stripe. And you need to keep your swing within that white stripe if you want your shot to be accurate. Now let's try another swing and remember to keep it within that white stripe. Well, that didn't quite pan out. Let's give that another go. Not quite. Let's try that again. Let's just go ahead and give that another try. And let's just go ahead and try that again, okay? Hello there, and welcome to PGA Tour 2K23. My name's John McCarthy, and I am packing all the golf lessons. So I invite you to use these lessons to get you swinging that club like a pro and getting that little white ball around the course as best you can. Let's crack into it. Pull back on the swing stick to start your swing. When your golfer is at the top of their backswing, press the swing stick forward to finish the swing. Give it a try. Hello there, and welcome to PGA Tour 2K23. My name's John McCarthy, and I am packing all the golf lessons. So I invite you to use these lessons to get you swinging that club like a pro, and that's what we're looking for. After each shot, you will get feedback about your accuracy in the bottom right-hand corner. In the middle of that circle, there's a white stripe. And you need to keep your swing within that white stripe if you want your shot to be accurate. Now let's try another swing and remember to keep it within that white stripe. Not quite there, is it? Let's try again. All right, that didn't pan out. Let's give it another go. Not quite. Let's reset and try again. That didn't quite pan out. I guess we'll try again. How about we try that again? All right, that didn't pan out. Let's try that again. Didn't quite get that. Let's try that one again. I don't think you got that quite. Let's best to try that again. Well, you're getting there. I think we'll just move on for now, but make sure, come back to this later if you're worried about it. And you're also going to receive feedback on your swing timing, and that's the meter that kind of wraps around the top of your swing accuracy indicator. Your backswing timing refers to the point at which you transition from backswing. Good job on that one. Congratulations, you've got the base. In this lesson, we're going to talk about one of the most important skills you can have at your disposal, and that is putting. Now to begin your putt, pull back on the swing stick. The farther you pull back, the stronger your putt will be. Backswing meter at the bottom of your screen is going to give you a target for... Good job, that's what we're looking for. The putt weight is how hard you hit your... Well, you've got that one down. Those moving dots on the grid are telling us that your putt's going to break a little bit to the right, so you will have to aim to the left to compensate. Use the aim stick to make adjustments before putting so that you can drop this one in the hole. Give it a go. Well, that didn't work. Let's try that one again. I think we've got time for another try at this one. Well, you'll get this with some more practice. How about you... Hello and welcome to this lesson on clubs and shot types. We're going to dig through that golf bag a little bit, and I'll tell you a few simple tricks you can use to navigate some of the situations you find yourself in on the course. Okay, so for this shot, you're hitting into the wind. This means you are going to have to club up, or in other words, use a longer club. So let's press the change club button until you get to the pitching wedge. Then just pop this shot onto the green. That should probably be tried again. Not quite. Let's reset. Try again. Well, no need to linger on this lesson. Now, it's only a matter of time before you find yourself... Well, let's just move on for now. You can come back to this later, right? Information about the current lie of your ball is available always in the top right corner of the screen. This will give you a range of how much spin and power your shot will retain, and then you can use that info to adjust your shot accordingly. For this particular situation, Let's change our club to the sand wedge and then change our shot type to a splash shot, which is a great shot for getting out of these greenside bunkers. After that, give that swing a go. See if you can stick it close. Okay, let's just keep on moving. I think you should... Hello there and welcome to the lesson on advanced shots. In this lesson, we're going to learn about techniques you're going to want to master if you want to compete with the pros. In this